you look back on different things in your life and you think, that kind of set me along the path. And I grew up listening to my grandfather play. My whole family, I'm going to tell you about them here in a second. But I heard a lot of musicians growing up, and then I got a record when I was probably 8 or 9 years old, and it was a gentleman named Mark O'Connor, who has become one of my favorite fiddle players. But he had a couple records out that I just heard this instrument and thought, wow, it can do that too. That's really cool. And the tune that I'm going to play for you now is a melody by a gentleman named Jay Unger. It's called Ashokan Farewell, and it was written for a documentary on PBS years ago. One of the prettiest melodies I've ever heard, really. But let's talk about the tools. See, I'm always teaching you something. You're going to be like, can you just play something? But one of the tools, difference between violin and fiddle, is something we call vibrato. You've heard of Italian too. But vibrato on a violin or a fiddle, if you didn't play with vibrato, be straight, and then the vibrato changes the tone. It kind of maybe warms it up a little bit. The best sign that you can have, knowing if it's a violin player trying to play fiddle, is they're going to use a lot of vibrato. So if they want, you hear it all the time, I promise you. People practice 12 hours a day to play like that, okay? But a lot of people think that the difference between a violin and a fiddle is the fiddle is faster. And this song is here to prove that that is not the case. I'm going to play you this as a fiddle player. You might hear a little vibrato in there. But if a fiddle player plays vibrato, it's typically slower, and it's a little bit wider. A little bit wider vibrato. But it should be fair.